Hey there everyone, Captain BEARDZ here, bringing you another Gears of War video. Let's get it. Alright guys, so we're in a match here. Now this is going to be up-ang and back-ang. Let me go ahead and put this volume down a little bit here, because I know Gears can be a little bit on the loud side. So let's go ahead and drop this to 1. Alright, there we go. Alright, so up-ang and back-ang is a term used on the controllers, and I'm going to just go ahead and show you. So to back A from right side cover will look something like that, right, where you go towards a wall and then you just hit back, which is S on the keyboard, and then you shoot. So that would be back-ang. The reason why they call it back-ang is because usually it's coming from a wall bounce, and to wall bounce you have to hit spacebar, or on controller it'd be A. So then you just go towards the wall with an A, forward A, or forward spacebar in our case, and shoot. Now it is a little bit tricky if your timing is off, so one thing I'm going to show you guys how to work on this. Alright, so you're going to hug the wall just like this, go on right side cover, and then back up and shoot. And you got to be smooth with it, because if you're not smooth with it, you're going to hit the wall. So if you're too late, I'll show you what happens if you're too late. You get that wall. A little bit of your pellets are going to go over, but it's not going to be enough. So you want to make sure that you do it like that, so most of your pellets go over. If you hit the wall a little bit, no big deal, right? And if you're on a low cover, so say you're on a crouch cover, then tilt your screen up so that way you can hit the higher target, because if you just go straight, the pellets are going to go kind of towards the floor. As you can see, some of them hit the floor there, which is not really good. So if you're on a low cover, tilt your screen up and then back A and shoot. Right now, comboing the wall bounce, like what I went with the tutorial, you want to get used to wall bouncing towards a wall, cancel the wall bounce by pressing back, and then shoot. So forward A, back shoot before you hit that wall. So forward A, back shoot, just like that. And that is how you do a right side cover, back A. Now left side cover is a little bit more difficult because you have to be very fast with it and fluent, because if you're not, you're going to get that wall. You're just going to shoot the wall. So again, practice being on the wall just like this, and then back shoot just like that. Now for left side cover, you're going to notice you're actually going to hit the wall a little bit more than right side, which is a-okay, no big deal. Make sure you tilt your screen a little bit wide there and then come off there just like that, right? So that's left side cover. So same thing, and then once you got that down, then you work on bouncing towards it, canceling, and shooting. So bounce, cancel, shoot. As you can see, all my pellets went over there, which is perfect. Now you could do that on a high cover, or you could do that on a low cover. It doesn't really matter. Just like that, right? And making sure my screen stays at a very good distance there. Now that is back-ang. So work on using that to your advantage. Work on comboing that. For instance, if I know an opponent's right there, I can wall, cancel, shoot, just like that, right? That is the perfect example I could give you in using a back A, because sometimes you don't want to stick to the wall, because then they could just corner pop you. So for instance, if I'm sticking to a wall right there, they could just blind fire and shoot, which I can't use right now. Let me use my Lancer. They could just blind fire and shoot and then hit you. But if you go towards the wall and cancel that, their pellets, bad cancel, their pellets are going to go that way, miss you, and then you can shoot, right? So that is why you want to learn how to back A. Now let's go into up-ang or roadie rushing, depending on however you want to call it. It's mainly called an up-A, but let me go ahead and get myself killed here, and then I'll be right back. Alright, so now you got up-ang. Now up-ang is a little bit more difficult than back-ang. Well, back-ang you can mess up a lot more, but up-ang or roadie rushing, whatever you want to call it, is when you hit the wall and you see that little thing there that's saying spacebar up, and you press the spacebar up and you shoot, right? That's up-ang. Now comboing that into a wall bounce, you would wall bounce and then go into it and shoot. Now you got to be very fast with this, because if you're not fast with it, what's going to happen is exactly what happened there, where if I tried to shoot, I didn't shoot. In that case, that was actually perfect. But so that would be up-ang. So the way you want to work on that, guys, is go to a wall, whether it's left side cover or right side cover, doesn't matter. Go to a wall, get that little spacebar animation, and move around, play with it, and then and then get that animation there, spacebar shoot. Alright? Now make sure you're fast with it, because if you're too slow with it, you're not going to be able to shoot, or you're going to shoot too late. This is a target rushing you, so they rush you, you shoot. What that does is it keeps you on that low cover there. It keeps you on that low cover there. I just want to take them out. So that way if the target does shoot above, they're going to try to shoot your head. Instead, you're just going to hit them. Now you want to combo this with a Roadie Rush. Now how you do that is that you're going to go ahead, do the same exact thing, go forward on that space bar, and then you would hit shift almost immediately after. It's like you're walking right into it, and shift just like that. Now there is a slight delay in when you hit forward spacebar and then you shift into the Roadie Run. What that delay is going to do is it's going to give you the ability to shoot for that split second. So what you want to do is go forward, spacebar shoot, Roadie Run. Just like that, right? Go forward, spacebar shoot, Roadie Run. So, and to combo it into a wall bounce, if I'm moving around, you know, get a little cover there, then I want to Roadie Rush somebody, just like that, right? And that's how you want to work. I'm in a private match right now, guys, so work on it in a private match. Just hit the wall, shoot, and then walk forward. So you can walk forward, or you can Roadie Rush forward. Hit the wall, shoot, Roadie Run, just like that, right? Yeah, if you want to practice doing those combos too, you can do those combos. But right now, let's stick with the basics now and just work on your wall bounce cancels, getting those, so your back A's into your Roadie Rush shoot. So if I know a target's right there, I can hit the wall, and instead of just walking around the wall and shooting, staying up high, I can hit the wall, stay nice and low, right? So this is your tutorial on back ang and forward ang, whatever you want to call it, back space barring and forward space barring. I must have hit him twice. Back forward ang, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to call it back space barring and forward space barring. This is the tutorial on that. I hope that helped you guys. Remember, this is Gears of War 4. Gears of War 5, things could change. So I am going to be rebringing these tutorials when Gears of War 5 comes out. We're in July, guys. July 17th is the tech test. I cannot wait for that. I'm going to be bringing you guys a lot of content on that. So hopefully you guys will enjoy those videos. Other than that, guys, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And always stay positive. Peace out.